Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So I got a few announcements before we get this reading started, okay? So we're going to do what we did last week, okay? Because I have a busy schedule for the next 2 days. So that being said, you will be getting 2 of these readings. I didn't do one today, once again, but this can be, I guess, today's reading and tomorrow's reading plus Friday's reading, okay? Whatever you want to take it. I didn't do one today, right? So this is Thursday's reading. And then we got another daily motivational message for Friday, okay? And remember, you will not get no more for the next 2 days. So you get 2 already, right? All right, so that's about it. Remember, take what you need and leave the rest, okay? So we got 2 cards for the overall message, the meat and potatoes of this message from the Zen Tarot. And we got 3 cards from the regular tarot. Boom, right? Right, so let's get it popping, okay? So the message has to do with transformation and clinging to the past. All right, so with this combination of cards, what I'm seeing here in these moments in time, as we've been learning how to surrender to God and really allow God to have its way, right? The will of God, right? This is that type of energy while you're going through the fire, while you're going through the midnight hour, while you're going through the menace in the thick of it all, right? This is where God is stripping you from the things that we cling on to. This is like stripping the unnecessary shit of the world and stripping you naked, right? This is that type of energy here. What I'm seeing here in these moments in time here is old ways of thinking, old lifestyles, old places you used to go, or things that no longer serve you is being stripped away. And when you're being stripped away in a way like that, right, it can put you in a state of fear. Right? Because this is all you know. And this goes for us all. But all you know, what you're used to, comfort zones here, you know what to expect. The moment that God strips you in a way where you have no choice but to depend on your source. Ooh, that's an uncomfortable place to be, right? And usually when God puts you in positions like that, that's here to help you strengthen your relationship with the Most High, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time as we are going through these transformation moments, right? Just think about Job, right? In the Bible, Job, right? He was going through trial after trial after trial after trial, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here as he's going after every trial he has, right? It seems like all shit was going bad. God was showing, improving, right? Kind of that this is one of my children, right? They're going to always stand on what's right and obey the kingdom, right? Move forward towards the kingdom in so many words, right? So this is that type of energy for us as a collective. We might be going trial after trial after trial, but God is helping us strengthen the bond, closing in that gap between you and God, right? This is where your relationship is built even stronger than it was before. And you got to think, when Job got out of his madness, out of his midnight hour, out of his adversity, once God started blessing him 10 times, 20 times, 30 times over, right? That by time he got to that point, to that quote unquote destination, his relationship with God was boom. You know what I'm saying? It's even more stronger than it started, right? And usually when you go through trials and tribulations like that, your relationship is stronger than when you started. Okay, so by the time you get out of the fog, by the time you get out of the tunnel, by the time you get out of your adversity, your relationship with God should be on a whole nother level, right? This is that type of energy, what I'm seeing here within the cards in these moments in time here, right? Right, let's keep going. Yeah, because it forces you to have to go within with the Hermit, right? It forces you to have to tap into God, right? I've been listening to this song. I can't even remember the words. I just like found it yesterday by, what's her name? Alonda Adams or Yonda Adams, one of the two. She's a gospel singer. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, girl. Sorry. You the truth. Anyways, is it Alonda Adams? I think it's something like that. But anyways, it's called Open Your Heart or Open My Heart, one of the two. And it talks about when you're going through it, when your mind is cloudy, sometimes you have to sit down with God and ask God, like, I need a word. I need you to guide me until I'm sure, until I'm where I need to be, because right now I can't see. And I know that you are the captain of my ship, right? You're the captain of my sea, right? You're the captain of my life, right? This is that type of energy. I know that you're the only one that can pull me out of this, right? When you feel that your energy and your strength is going out, you know that God is your refuge, right? God is your resting place. God is where you recharge at. When it comes to God, you plug right back into the wall. God is the source. You plug into the wall, right? So you supercharge yourself by plugging into God, right? So within that song, it talks about getting connected with God and really sitting with God and asking for a word, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time as you're going through your adversity, as you're going through your midnight hour. Sometimes you got to sit your ass down in an empty room and say, God, I need a word. I need a word, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here, because shit is getting tough with the Ten of Wands. Shit is getting tough. Shit is getting heavy. I feel like I can't, quote unquote, go on. This is when you and God come into that one accordness. You come into union. You come into that space. And God lifts all that off of you. But the first step of every, when it comes to that relationship and God working in your favor, is letting God know that I'm not okay. I need a word. This is heavy. I keep, this burden is bigger than me. I'm going to need to give this away. Right? Because the problem as humans, we tend to think we got it. Like God, like our strength is more grand than God's shit. Like, no, nigga, like you can't even fathom to comprehend God as a whole at one time. Why the fuck would your goddamn strength be over God's? Right? And this is that type of energy in these moments in time where it's like, yo, God, I need a word. I need you to open my heart. I need you to show me. I need you to help me see what you see. Because obviously what I'm doing is not what needs to be done. Obviously what I'm doing ain't the right way. Obviously what I'm doing ain't the right approach. But I know that you got the right approach. Show me the way. Guide me. I will do anything that you need me to do as long as you guide me to where I need to be. Your way, your will, and your way is more grander, right? This is that type of energy. That's when I can't make this shit up. You come into union. You line up with what you're supposed to. When you go home, it's about you going home. This Four of Wands has to do with going home. Home. Right? This is that type of energy. Allowing yourself to release this, because you got to understand, when it comes to the shit we hold on to, God can't get to us in a way that God wants to get to us, pierce us, right? And pierce our hearts in a way when we're holding on to access baggage. When we're holding on to access things, people, places, and things that are not for us. God can't get you in the way that God gets you. So God needs to strip you. And when God strips you, it can be uncomfortable. When God strips you, it can hurt. When God strips you, you can get angry. When God strips you, right, you become vulnerable to the source. That's when God can pierce you. That's when God can touch you. That's when God can help you. Right? Right. So to wrap this message up, it has to do with going back home. As we're going back home, we're coming into realization that we can't do it by ourselves. This is that type of energy. We're understanding that it takes the will of God. If it's in the will of God, there is a way. As long as it's in the will of God, there is a way. Right? You're never stuck in a situation. God and your whole spirit team's ready to help you. But first of all, you're going to have to open your fucking mouth first. You're going to have to open your mouth first. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. Okay? I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys and start your discussion. As well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So reading one down, going on to the second one. See you in a little bit, okay? Bye-bye.